Well, hello, everyone. This is Real People, Real Stories, where we interview people just like you and me who are having amazing results with redox molecules. My name is Dr. Barbie Phillips, and I am from Creation Chiropractic in Fargo, Oklahoma. And I'm a chiropractic physician for people and animals. We would like to also explain a little bit about redox if you're new to it and describe to you what these molecules do in the body. We have, our bodies are born with redox molecules, but unfortunately, as we age, we don't produce enough to where our body can actually heal itself. So by consuming, either by drinking these molecules or rubbing them on the body in a gel form, we can now put these molecules back into the body, and these tiny little molecules are absorbed into the cells very easily. And they act as an on-off switch to our cells. So they turn the good cells on and hopefully turn the bad cells off. So once those good cells are turned on, then it acts like a cascading effect through the body. And over time, this can help build resilience to stress and overall wellness in the body. So I will mention a disclaimer here to where anything you hear this evening will be not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any medical condition. This is just a redox user who is going to share with us how redox has changed her life. And our guest tonight is Jackie Wetzler, and she's coming to us from Colorado. And I am now going to turn it over to our co-host, Kathleen, who will introduce herself and interview our wonderful guest tonight.
Well, hello, everybody. We're just so glad that you have taken a few minutes to join us today to learn a little bit about redox and hear from Jackie Wetzler. I'm Kathleen Oliveri, and I'm coming to you from Mississippi, of all places, where I have been taking the redox molecules and has truly transformed my menopausal body. Oh, I guess that's a condition, but it really has transformed my older body. I'm 56 years old. It's really helped just totally changed my body in terms of the aging process. So I'm so glad that you were interested as well. But tonight or today, we have Jackie Wetzler joining us. Jackie, thank you so much for taking out some of your time to share with us. Give us a little background about who you are and where you live.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Kathleen. It's an honor. So I was born and raised in Maryland. Spent most of my life there. I decided I wanted to become a news reporter, an anchor, and get into television. But the reason I got into television is because I always had wanted to make an impact and be known for something really great. And so I moved out to Wyoming, where I landed my first job with an NBC affiliate there and started doing news reporting. And about a year and a half into it, I just realized this was just not for me anymore. And I was really just craving freedom of my time. And so, long story short, I posted a comment on Facebook in search of a life coach. And luckily, this woman saw it, who happened to be a life coach and also with our company, ASEA. And we get to talking, and I tell her what I looked for in the perfect job. I said, I don't want the 9 to 5. I don't see myself working in a cubicle. I really love helping people, and I want to be my own boss. And she said, Jackie, you might not want to hear this, but you might want to talk to your mom. Well, I rolled my eyes, but here I am. Little did I know, my mom was and still is one of the top leaders in ASEA. She's helped tens of thousands of people with this incredible technology. And so 2 weeks later, as divine timing was ASEA's international convention. And that's where it was my watershed moment of really learning this technology, the impact that it's making around the world, and why it's being brought out through grassroots. And so it all made sense to me. And here I am 6 years later. And I absolutely love sharing this technology with people.
Wow. So the business side of things and the life you wanted to leave is what really kind of got you into this?
Absolutely, because I had already been on the product for 7 years at that point. And I had some things happen to me that, but I didn't think of it as, okay, the redox is really working because it wasn't that pivotal. Um, but it was the business that ultimately intrigued me of sharing this.
So when you look at your life before ASEA and Redox, and you were working your news career, which was of course your dream job at that point. So how is your life different just in terms of when you were working in news and today? What's
Sure.
different about it?
Well, I would say the number one difference is giving me purpose and a mission. I truly believe, I mean, I hear something, I feel like almost every day miracles happen with people's health that I couldn't even, I can't do that being a news reporter. And it just wasn't the lifestyle that I wanted as a news reporter. And so I'm making a huge impact with people's health and allowing it to do it on my time and to have the time freedom to work from home. And, I was thinking all of this, if I ever become a mother and so forth, and being able to have that time with my kids and actually see them grow up. Um, and so that was what really intrigued me and the difference that it's given. And ASEA, the people in ASEA are like a second family to me. I've grown up with them for now 13 years. So I've, it's a family now to me. So I trust these people. I love these people. And the best people I've ever met is in this company.
So, something very special happened to you at one of the conventions that we had recently, maybe a couple of years ago. What was that?
I was proposed to. It was last year. And now I'm getting married in 4 months. So
So, how was getting ready and getting prepared for a wedding without that traditional 9 to 5? How does that feel?
feels great. I mean, like I said, I was just craving time freedom. I just remember, news reporting and these other 9 to 5 jobs that I had. I was like, there's got to be something better out there. And I didn't, I wanted to vacation when I want to. I wanted to build my own dream. And you just can't do that in corporate America, unfortunately. And so I loved it. I loved learning what even residual reproductive income was. And just knowing that you work for yourself, but not by yourself. You're working as a team and building that. And, just doing the work once and getting paid over and over again for it. And, but it's, especially with this unique product, I think it's just how else could you get paid knowing that you're helping someone in such a big way, basically? And doctors do that, but they don't have the time freedom and so forth. And this, you get the best of both worlds.
That's a great point. I hadn't thought about that. Is that, physicians and doctors do that, but they don't have that time freedom like what you do. So let's change it just a little bit and talk about some of the changes you have seen in your health, or maybe someone who's close to you. Talk a little bit about that, about the products themselves and the impact they've had on your family or on your life.
Okay. I will share three, one of my own. So 13 years ago, luckily I was young and healthy, although I'd come down with what's called the kissing disease, where people get very lethargic and tired for weeks to months. And because my mom knew what these molecules could do, and she had it verified by a scientist at the National Institute of Health, she flooded my body with these molecules and gave me 2 ounces every 2 hours. And I felt and looked okay in 3 days. We went back to the doctor. The doctor goes, "Why are you here? You're super contagious." And my mom said, "Why don't you retest her? She looks and feels fine." So he does, and I came back negative. So that was one big testimonial.
That
And
is crazy.
yeah, 3 days.
Wow.
But again, I was so young at that time. I was 21. I didn't attribute it to redox, but now that's the only thing I changed. Another time I had stepped on a big glass of a big chunk of glass, and so it went through my foot. And immediately my mom put the liquid in a bowl. And the first few minutes, the pain stopped, the bleeding stopped. And about 30 minutes or so, I took my foot out, and even my grandma said, wow, you can't even see where you cut your foot. It healed so quickly. And so don't ever cut or burn yourself on purpose. But if you do,
Right.
immerse it right away and just see what happens.
Yes.
It's incredible. So
Mhm.
that's what it did for me. For my mom, she had worn glasses since she was 6. She hasn't worn glasses in the last 11 years. She also had a big patch of red, itchy, flaky skin. And at the time, they only had the liquid and she was just drinking it. And it just went for smaller and smaller and smaller and then totally went away. And there's nothing out there for that issue, only steroids, which she didn't want to take. Um, and then lastly, my grandma was my mom's first testimonial, knowing that this is real. My grandma was 88 and she had many health issues. She had heart issues, she had breathing issues, she had inflammation in her body. She had a slew of things unbeknownst to my mom. Even at 88, my grandma's body was able to heal from all those issues when given an ample amount of these redox molecules. And so for the last 5 years of my grandma's life, she lived pain-free and pretty darn healthy for her age.
Quality of life really is important, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
Not quantity,
having
quality.
a few more years with your grandmother and good quality years, that's everything in my
Yeah,
book. Wow.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, Jackie, today was also an important day. I'm going to switch gears again. There was a new product revealed.
Yes.
I'm very anxious to hear more about that. Tell us a little bit about this new product that ASEA has put out.
Absolutely. Well, I probably know as much as you, but what's very unique is that it's actually not a collagen, but it's a nutritional that allows your body to naturally produce collagen. And what makes it very different from other collagens out there is that it's vegan based, so it's not from animal byproducts. It's a 4-step process. So again, allowing your body to make the collagen. And because of that 4-step process, people are seeing results in just 2 to 3 weeks. And it's geared towards hair, nails, and skin. And so it tastes great. It's a powdered nutritional that you put with water, and it's dragon fruit flavored. So I'm very anxious to try some. And it's stomach friendly as well. A lot of collagens out there you can get a upset stomach by, and this is very easy on the stomach. So those are all the key points that makes this very unique than other collagens out there.
Wow, that's great. So it's going to come in something like this. It's going to be purple though, but it's going to come in a powdered form like this, and you just mix it with water or something, water mainly, I would imagine, or some of it maybe in your
Or
smoothie.
smoothie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm very excited about trying that. And thank you so much for providing a little bit more information about the new product. That's great. So, our flagship product is the ASEA Redox Signaling Molecules, which is what Jackie was talking about and how wonderful it's truly been. But then also the new product of the, what is it? What is the exact name of it, Jackie?
Redox Radiance.
Redox Radiance, right. Okay, I knew it wasn't collagen, although it helps your body produce collagen, which is something we need. And I have not been taking any form of collagen, so I'm very excited about trying this. So, Jackie, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. Is there anything else in closing you think we need to know?
I would say if you're hearing this for the first time, reach out to Kathleen or Barbie and learn more. Just be open. And what I love about at least, the redox is that there's no bad side effects, only good ones. And so I always like to tell people that as well, and just try it.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Barbie. We'll turn it back over to you.
All right. Well, Jackie, that is such great information. And I have to say, I flew out to corporate a couple weeks ago and I got a sneak peek and a sample of the new Radiance, and it tastes fabulous. You girls are going to love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So it's great to have that on order. So anyone out there listening, we would like to invite you to contact us for more information. You can find myself or Kathleen on Facebook. This recording will also be posted on our Creation Chiropractic YouTube channel. And remember, if you are interested and you're ready to get started on a redox journey, please do contact a reputable associate like one of us so that you can get the guidance that you need and that you can make sure you're getting the product that you order. And it does come back with a 30-day money-back guarantee if you order straight from the company on any new product you order, which is wonderful. So we want to make sure you get the guidance that you need. And our next Real People, Real Stories will be on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Central on June 27th, where we will be bringing you more information on a guest that has had amazing results with redox molecules, and we can't wait to share that with you. So if you need more information, you can also call our office at 580-698-2852, and we are really happy to share information with you. So Jackie, thank you again for spending your time with us. We're so happy to have you as our guest. And we look forward to how redox is going to continue to change your life and your families.
Thank you.
Thank you.